कथम् उभौ तौ न विजानीतः नायं हन्ति न हन्यते न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे वेदाविनाशिनं नित्यं य एनमजमव्ययम् कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ कं घातयति हन्तिकम् वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकम्.
वसुदैव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. Shri Krishna Paramatma describes Shariri, that is the Jivatma or spirit of life, as Avinashi, indestructible, in the previous 18th verse. In the 19th verse, he says, the one who thinks can kill the spirit of life or thinks it is dead is ignorant, because nobody can kill or destroy the Jivatma or the spirit of life, and it never dies. Yaschaiva nam manyate hatam means the one who thinks spirit of life is dead has not understood the truth. The spirit of life or Jivatma is unblemished and hence cannot perish and does not kill others. That means it does not do any action and it is not responsible for any actions. Why the spirit of life does not die? This $1 million question is answered by Shri Krishna Paramatma in the 20th verse as, this spirit of life is not born, hence does not die. That's it, as simple as that. The one which is born only dies. On the other hand, Jivatma or spirit of life is Nitya Nirantara, ageless, immortal, Shashwata, eternal, Anadi, which has no beginning or end. Hence, even if the body in which it resides or uses as a vehicle is killed, spirit of life is not killed. Nobody can kill it. There are 6 types of anomalies or flaws in this mortal body which makes it die. First, it takes birth. So, whatever is born has to die. 2, it can be seen with the naked eye. It is grossly seen. It is continuously changing. 4, it grows. 5, then it starts degenerating. 6, ultimately it gets destroyed. Therefore, Jivatma or Shariri, which doesn't take birth, which doesn't grow, which cannot be seen with the naked eye, and which is not changing, it is never changing, it never grows and never dies. One may ask the question, in that case, why killing is considered as a crime and the murderer is given capital punishment? The answer is simple. Spirit of life is using the body as a vehicle, and destroying anybody's vehicle is a crime. Any violence against anybody is a crime in mortal world, and hence it is a crime. But here Shri Krishna says, na jayate mriyate va kadachit. Spirit of life is a part of Supreme Being or a Supreme Spirit and is me, Paramatma himself. Hence it is time immemorable. It is known that Mamaivamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhataha Sanatanaha Nityaha, which means spirit of life is eternal, immortal, ageless. Puranaha means ancient, hence Arjuna is grieving, thinking of death and destruction. But Sri Krishna tells him, though the mortal body dies, the spirit of life does not die. It persists. Further, in the 21st verse, he says, O Partha, Pruthanandana, how can one who knows the soul or the spirit of life to be imperishable, eternal, unborn and immortal, kill anyone or cause death of others? Veda Vinashinam means spirit of life is not destructible. It has no vikara or malformation or anomaly or ugliness. It has no problem of death. It is eternal. No problem of growth as it is not born. It is aja means no birth, no death. No kshayarupi vikara as it does not degenerate, unlike the mortal physical body. It has no akara, no vikara, and hence it is immortal. In the 22nd verse, Sri Krishna gives the example of how we discard the old soiled dirty clothes and wear the new clean clothes. In the same way, the spirit of life discards one mortal body and enters the another body. Vasamsi jinani samyati navani dehi. The way we do not feel bad while changing our clothes, in the same way do not grieve, Arjuna, for the change of this body. Here Sharirani is a plural form because Jivatma or spirit of life is there in billions of bodies, countless. Since time immemorial, this cycle of birth and death is going on for the mortal body, depending on the good and the bad karma committed by them. It has to experience the fruits of karma or karma phala, and hence the body takes birth with the Jivatma in it. All human beings have one Ichha Shakti, power of wish, and Prana Shakti, power of life. Once the Prana Shakti ends, the death occurs. With the Ichha Shakti, rebirth of the new body occurs. Wearing new clothes means getting a new body or a new vehicle. It does not mean the birth of Jivatma. It is only the extending or entering a new vehicle or the new body. Because spirit of life has no birth, no death of its own, and it only changes the body. Further, in the 23rd verse, Sri Krishna pronounces the all-time truth. The weapons cannot shred the Jivatma or soul, nor can fire burn it, water cannot wet it, nor the wind can dry it. The soul is divine, part of Paramatma himself. Hence, Sri Krishna vividly explains, out of 5 Pancha Mahabhuta, 4 cannot destroy, and the 5th, the sky itself, cannot destroy as it is devoid of any actions, and it only assists the other 4 Mahabhuta. Nainam Chidanti Shastrani means no weapon can cut the spirit of life. Nainam Dahati Pavakaha. During cremation, only the dead body, that is the Sthula Sharira, is burnt, but the inner Jivatma or Sukshma Karana Sharira is not burnt. Nachaina Kleda Yantyapaha. The water cannot wet or dampen the spirit of life. At the war field of Kurukshetra, Shri Krishna is explaining to Arjuna, who is grieving at the thought of killing. It is foolishness to think that they are all going to die, because the spirit of life cannot be killed. This is a lesson to each one of us, not to grieve, and get depressed when somebody in the family or kith and kin dies. In the 12th century, Shiva Sharanas also called it as Maranave Mahanavami. That means the death has to be celebrated because it is a liberation of the soul, and hence we should always remain unperturbed whenever a death occurs, and we must pray to God. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Pranama.